Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. We're here. We're a little late, but we made it. It wouldn't be a community DM stream if
it wasn't late.
Yeah, exactly.
My fault this time.
It's okay.
My fault this time.
It's all good.
Never my fault.
The
Never.
important thing is
Always
that you
on
drove
time.
safe and you're here.
Yeah, that's true.
Also,
I mean,
shop. That's a
as far as
jinx
we know,
right there.
Stealthy drove safe. There could be some people, dead on the freeway in Texas.
I'm safe.
Excellent point.
In other news, a crazy woman ran several pedestrians off a bridge while trying to get home to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean,
Further proof
After
that D&D
leaving
is
a game
dangerous.
of Dungeons and Dragons. And from that game, I had left a game of Dungeons and Dragons to go play that game of Dungeons and Dragons, so I can leave that
Game
game
of
to come
Dungeons
play
and
Dungeons and Dragons.
it's just a
Stealthy,
mood. It's
I
just
see
a
How
this
many
big
light-
times can you say the words Dungeons and Dragons
Dungeons and
before
Dragons.
it stops sounding?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons and Dragons,
Also,
Dungeons
we
and
now
Dragons,
have the
Dungeons and Dragons,
wonderful
Dungeons and
art of
Dragons.
Leo on the stream
Yes.
images.
We
Yeah.
You
have-
can see how Torch looks like vanilla D&D Corso.
It's true.
No, not vanilla. We said discount D&D Corso.
Yes,
Discount
discount
D&D.
D&D Corso.
Okay, can I be Pumpkin Spice D&D Corso, please?
Alright, fine. Pumpkin Spice D&D Corso.
Discount Pumpkin Spice D&D Corso.
Corso.
Why am I discounted? I have worth. I have value.
God,
Yeah,
we
but it's
are-
reduced compared to D&D Corso.
This is already going swimmingly.
Torch has value like that. Snap has great value. Snap's like that really good deal you find at Costco.
Oh, that's nice. Is that nice?
Unlike a really
Wait,
good barbecue.
I don't know. Do I have the asterisk next to my name? Like, am I?
No, you're not a clearance item. You're just like,
Okay.
man, this is a great deal.
There we go.
Leo.
I don't even know what to say when I am.
Hello,
Hi,
Leo.
Leo.
Look at the pretty art you made.
Look at the pretty
Leo.
Leo, we appreciate you so very much.
Did
my dude.
our amazing art for the Corruption Under Camberliard mini campaign. He was amazing enough to do some more character art for Intelligence Save. It's fucking incredible. Thank you so much, my friend.
Definitely, if you guys need art,
Yes.
there's a wonderful
Leo.
person right there to commission.
Hail to the fuck yeah, dude. All right. So,
This bodes well.
dude, it's getting pretty feral pretty quick here. But yeah, before we get started, I didn't do this as directly as I should have last time. For that, I do apologize. This is an 18 plus, pretty heavy game. It can be at some points. This is an initial content warning. We have adult language, adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised.
It says it on the screen.
I know,
We're not
but,
liable
but
if you don't
I
read it.
like to say it. You know,
Yeah, it's fun to say.
It's fun to say, we are not liable for your poor decisions.
so if there is a moment where you feel like this is not conducive for you or your mental health, please do what is right for you.
Yes.
With
All
that,
things mental health.
with
Also,
that,
Streamlabs is having a moment.
is it?
Streamlabs just straight up, "Fuck you, Greg."
Fuck you, Greg.
No, that's a prompt.
Oh, Alec, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
You still need a backpack? It's for Apex. We haven't played in a while. I want to see his face. It's so good. I love you.
Y'all better start rolling some new fucking characters. Fucking.
No, Alec, we discussed
We
this.
love
Torch
you,
has a
Alec.
fail-proof escape plan.
It's true. So before we dive
You
into
will
the
forever
dungeons,
return to the fire plane.
true. Before we dive into the Dungeons and Dragons adventure we have ahead of us, we'll go through our schedule. So next Wednesday is going to be a Commune and Chill stream day. I'm not sure if we're doing some more world building, if I'm going to start playing some video games or what may have you. Our schedule for the week will be posted tomorrow on Monday. Next Saturday, we have our Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke. We ended our last episode catching a Palkia, so it's been going pretty good. And then obviously Sundays now, 5:30 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, or 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we have Intelligence Save. So if everybody lives through tonight, we'll have more Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Alec. I will be your Dungeon Master for this evening. I host a podcast called Commune the DM's Essentials Kit. We post episodes every Friday where you guys can check it out. So we'll dive into our cast. Right under me playing our wonderful Fire Genasi Warlock Cleric. Would you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm iSnap Plastic. I build all things plastic. I am a Twitch variety streamer, TikTok creator, and Instagram poster. And promising New Year's resolution to be a better tweeter as well. Indeed. You can find me on Twitch, Instagram, all the other places under iSnap Plastic.
Awesome. And Chap.
I am Shop Goblin. I am a variety streamer, nerd, maker, attempted cosplayer, TikToker, and D&D all-arounder. You can find me here on Twitch on my own channel, as well as over on Instagram, getting better on Twitter, and over on TikTok. All that stuff. Just look for ShopGoblin_. Yeah, and I am playing, of course, Asher Stonebridge IV, the human gunslinger.
Awesome. And Stealthy.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm StealthyStormy. I am a Twitch streamer on the Department of Adventurers, and on TikTok. I'm also a kind of variety over there with D&D OC cosplay and D&D miniature painting on occasion. So yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of. Oh, and on Instagram, Stormy's Rogue Miniatures. However, today I'm going to be playing Addison Stonebridge, my human rogue adventurer, the sibling of Asher Stonebridge IV.
Hail to the fucking yeah. All right.
And then before we do start, I just wanted to say happy birthday to James Earl Jones, who is 90 today.
Holy shit.
Woo! Holy crap!
Happy birthday, James Earl Jones.
Go,
Happy birthday
Darth Vader,
to
go!
one of the most famous actors of our time.
Dude,
Yes.
everybody's like, yeah, Darth Vader. I love him as Mufasa.
Yeah.
I love, honestly,
Mufasa.
some of his live action. He is an amazing dramatic actor.
Yes, he is.
Force is strong with him. Exactly. Rusted Nick.
Yes.
Exactly. So, without any further ado, let's
what I wanna do.
dive into session 2 of Intelligence Save. So, last we left off, the party was approaching the large and well-protected gates of Ulkés, the capital city of Drukamesh. Upon arriving, our intrepid band was met with a little bit of resistance when Torch was informed that the two Stonebridge siblings were persons of interest in a crime back in the city of Angocourt. While our Fire Genasi friend was speaking to the Forge Guard, Addi and Asher were met with an odd sight. A young copper dragonborn girl sneaking into the back of their carriage. Upon further conversation, they learned that young Idra's mother was killed recently, and Idra herself was left to wander the wooded outskirts of Ulkés, looking for a way to get to the city and reunite with her father, Rylind, a local merchant within town. With the city gates closed for the night, the party opted to stay at the Ulkés Traders Tavern, a large hub for travelers and people waiting to enter the city of Ulkés to go stay for the night. They had some drinks. Asher introduced Idra to hot cocoa for the first time. Torch got drunk off of some gelatinous cube liquor. And then Addi had an unfortunate interaction with an old colleague by the name of Voss Corvin, who revealed that their friend Calliope had been killed. Upon trying to bury said friend, Addi discovered a note from Voss saying that he is sorry for what had transpired, but this was the work of one Eridani, the same tiefling Viper's Hand member that is responsible for the Stonebridge siblings running away from Angocourt. With that, the session ended with our group reuniting Idra with her father Rylind and Asher promising justice. So, we pick up right where we left off. You guys are outside of Riley's merchant wares goods store. What do you guys want to do?
Weren't we supposed to go to the sewers?
You got so make a history check.
No, don't crash on me now. Please don't. There it is. Okay. 8.
8.
4 plus 4.
You know you were supposed to do that at some point.
Okay.
The sewers is the job that Vosk wants to hire us for, but he said a couple of days
He did say a
before
couple
we
of
were
days.
supposed to meet him.
Yes.
And then we had a safe house to go to, but my guess, out
It's
of
no longer
character,
safe.
it's probably not that safe anymore.
So you guys are wandering the city streets. It's bustling, and the fall winds kind of pick up as a bit of spattered kind of last remnants of summer rain begins to fall.
Oh, bollocks.
The people around you see pulling up their hoods, kind of pulling out some umbrellas, walking around. Asher, give me a perception check.
Just imagine like little droplets going.
Yeah, you're kind of steaming at the head. I would imagine you all kind of have like cloaks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Have our hoods pulled up.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so that bounced out of my tray. So let's try that
Yeah,
again.
you can re-roll that. That's fine.
That is a 21.
21. Okay, so you notice somebody bumps into the back of your shoulder, and you can feel they have swiped something from you.
I'm going to spin around and grab them.
Okay, give me an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Let's go with acrobatics. That is a 23.
Okay, yep. So as this individual begins to turn and walk away, you quickly slap your hand onto their wrist, and they...
Give me back whatever you tried to take, or we can go to the Forge Guard and you can empty your pockets for them.
Please, I'm trying to feed my child. Please.
Give it back. And I'm just going to hold out my other hand.
So he puts a stopwatch or not a stopwatch, but like a timepiece that you had in your pocket, and he puts it back in your hand.
I'm going to put it back in my pocket, and I'm going to give him 4 gold. This will spend better. If you lied to me, that's on your soul.
He kind of looks at the gold, looks back up at you. Thank you.
Next time, don't be so sloppy, and don't try it with me.
Understood.
And then I'm going to let him go and just, like, watch him.
Okay, I'll give you an inspiration point for that.
Thank you.
Addi watches this interaction and goes, "You're too kind."
Mother's son.
Obviously.
Plus, what was he going to do? Fight me?
Ill-advised.
I mean, I am a rather noticeably armed person.
Yeah, like bad mark.
I have swords on my hip. The guns are not visible.
Mm-hmm. So you do notice as he walks off, he does stop at another vendor, and he buys food. And you see coming up the street another man. They embrace with a hug and kiss, and a child is tossed off, and he picks up the child, and just, you see the kind of grim demeanor that he had on his face drop as he kind of sees this light of his life. So he was being
Not
honest.
always what we think.
Also hydrate people.
Oh, we gotta hydrate.
Okay, cool.
Thank you,
But I will say, Addi is a cynic. Just saying.
Fear this world is not always kind. So
Yes.
Addi's a cynic, but Asher was raised more by their mother than their father. He's
Yeah.
less cynical and more... He recognizes the benefit of charity.
yeah, definitely. So Torch, were you gonna say something?
I was just gonna say, wow, what an elaborate ruse! They had the child and everything, like a troupe of actors set up to like get caught, get charity, and then like play it off as like, yes, we are in fact a happy family.
Torch, I don't know if what in your life has made you so jaded, but I believe that he's actually a happy family.
Okay, so you guys, the streets of Ulkés are open to you. So anything that you guys kind of want to do, anything that's on your minds.
Torch would like to seek out a bookshop, or specifically any place that has arcane books.
Okay. While you're thinking about that, I need you to make me an intelligence save, please. Hey, he said the thing. Sorry. 10. Okay, so you hear this slight whisper in the back of your mind. It doesn't feel malignant or like it's there to harm you. You're new. Hello.
Hello. What brings you to this neck of the woods? I mean, my neck of the woods. I mean, my neck.
Well, you have something of mine.
Thinking very quickly, like, what have I stolen in the past 24 hours? I don't know what you were talking about or thinking about. How does this work?
Funny. Good enough. If you need anything, you call to me. I'll do what I can to answer.
I need your name just because that's polite. Hi, I'm Torch.
Stray, darling.
Oh, I totally lifted your playing card deck. Do you want that back? I'm sorry.
No, it's yours.
Oh,
I'm interested to
nice.
see your story unfold.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate it. It's always fun to have friends in high places. Unless, are you on the infernal plane?
No.
Who says the infernal plane isn't above the material
So,
plane?
as you're hearing this, the voice isn't as much a voice in your head as it is the wind carrying different reverberations and touching your eardrums in a way that creates this kind of ethereal, ever-present but non-existent voice.
Gotcha.
So it seems that this deck of cards that you're holding has some hefty influence.
Fantastic.
All right.
This is gonna be fun.
So give me an investigation check to see if you can find a magical bookstore.
That is a natural 20 plus 4 for 24.
Oh, let me. Where the fuck is it? Where are my emotes?
24.
Natural 20.
No, natural 20.
All right, we got a natural 20. Hell yeah, baby. Okay.
Hey, baby.
So, you've been to Ulkés once or twice with your mother. Upon coming back, you're like, okay, we're at the gate of the city. Okay. Oh, yes, right here. It's probably about a 5-minute walk from where you're at right now. So, do you tell your allies where you're headed?
Yeah, I will just tell them that if we're not doing anything, would you all like to hit up this lovely little bookshop I know about?
Yeah, I would have no objections to that. I mean,
Fantastic.
I see no problem.
Okay. So you guys are walking down the street as it's getting chilly. So you know the rain is kind of hitting you a little close to your core, but you know you manage to kind of walk past the big crowd of people that are kind of no matter what the weather, dealing with the shops and enjoying the kind of vendors that are already out on the Ulkés streets. So you arrive at this bookstore. On the outside, it seems to be this beautiful cobblestone building with nice kind of silver vine-like inlays with a large obsidian blackwood door. On the framing, the name... Oh, thank you for the follow, Ace of Teal. Much appreciated.
Hey, that's my baby.
That's my baby. You see the name Fenryl's Odds and Oddities. Fenryl spelled Fenryl.
I was so close. Entree.
You enter.
Entree indeed.
Okay, so you walk into Fenrir's Odds and Oddities to see. It kind of looks like Diagon Alley, where all of the books are kind of stacked up, and there's a bunch of. It's messy, but in an organized fashion, right? You see a large collection of books, and you see one elderly dwarven man sitting behind a desk, and he just goes, "Good morning. Welcome to Fenrir's Odds and Oddities. I am Fenrir." He kind of does a little bow. What can I help you all with today?
Oh, just browsing. I'm sure we'll be able to find our way amongst this multitude of amazing tomes and tapestries, and oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
I will say, the moment we stepped in, Asher is not paying attention to the dwarf and is already finger across the spines of the books.
Okay.
Read that one. Ooh, heard about that one. That's fake.
Okay. Are you looking for anything specific?
Anything that has a little bit extra flair for the dramatic.
Are you looking for fiction, non-fiction?
And Torch will just... Actually, no, that's a bad idea to do in a bookstore. I'm just gonna lean in and say, magic, my good man, magic.
Oh, no. Rusted Nick redeemed no cursing. So for the next 5 minutes, we're curse-free.
Well, frack.
Well, cripes. Okay.
Well, butterscotch.
Crikey! All right. So what were you saying, Torch? My apologies.
Magic, my good man. Anything to do with magic, arcane, the occult.
Oh. Yes, I can do. Oh, it says 10 minutes. Oh, criminy cripes.
I will point out you can edit that.
Golly gee willikers, calling you.
Yeah.
Whatever will we do?
Okay.
Click on the channel points thing. There'll be a little 3-dot menu thing that'll take you to the manage page. You click the one and then you go in and edit it.
I'll do that later. Yes, our arcane section is toward the back. It's a lot of people get bored with it, with the dwindling of arcane talents and magical abilities within our world. It's just not as popular a genre anymore. So, but if you like, it's all in the back.
Understood. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And I will make my way to the back.
Sure. Okay. So you head to Zebek. And what are you looking for?
I'm looking to augment my arcane arsenal. I've already got the little sparkly bit that we got earlier, and I've got the lightning stick. Anything along those lines, magical items or magical tomes that I could use to learn more from.
Okay. So give me an investigation check, and while you're doing that, Addi and Asher, what are you guys doing?
He's just perusing the books and seeing if anything jumps out at him as a interesting subject matter, ancient mechanics, magical mechanics, tinkering and alchemy and such.
Sure. Give me a investigation check as well.
Addi is helping.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure
They're
at
just
this point.
They're just kind of helping out. Okay.
Yeah, just kind of helping out. They know what their brother likes to take a look at and everything. There's not much unless there's
I'm
something.
a specific type of nerd.
Yeah.
So, both of you give me investigation checks with advantage.
All right.
Since you're helping out. And then Torch, upon your
Dirty 20
search...
for me.
Dirty 20. Good to know. Good.
I'm sorry, did you say both of us?
Roll with advantage.
Roll with
yes.
advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Torch, you find a book called Vestiges of Aosha. And this book details items crafted in a time of great calamity, forged by the gods, and lesser idols that were given to champions in order to bring peace to the realms. Now, these are archaic and immensely powerful items and upon discovery, could change worlds.
Anybody else feeling foreshadowing?
Yes.
So you read tales of different heroes and different historical figures bonding with these vestiges, and these seem to be items that you pick up and you take, and they grow in power alongside you.
I take 10 minutes and cast Identify on the book to see if it has any magical properties.
Okay, identify. The book is non-magical. It seems to be an etching of histories.
Okay.
But do you keep that book? Do you put it back?
I'll hold it in my arms and continue searching. We're gonna start like a. I don't know how y'all carry books in a bookstore,
You're
but
the big
years
stack.
years of
stack
delivering
in the
pizzas
arm.
have given me I'm doing the pizza guy hole.
You know,
That
it's like
gets a little awkward
arm.
when you end up with like different size books, like some D&D books, and then like 3 different chapter books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of mine were the same roll, 4.
4. Okay.
Well, fortunately for Asher, Addi is a little bit better at this, and that is a
God, I
24.
24. So
I get too distracted, like pointing out ones that
I
are
was
fake
gonna
that
say,
I've read.
Asher, you are getting increasingly more excited as you see like the differing books, and you're just kind of like, oh my gosh, this is incredible.
I get
Addi,
really distracted by like a troll skull.
yeah, you find books of early firearm history. You find tales regaling different sorts of heroes and relics of the past. Make a perception check for me, Addi.
Okay.
You also find a couple romance novels to tease your brother with.
25.
So, as you're picking out books, you see a familiar half-elven woman. And she's on the other side. She says, I didn't think I would see you all so soon after leaving the city.
Son of a bitch!
How are you doing this morning?
Addi grins broadly.
It's been less than 2 hours! Let the man not be flustered for 3 days, please!
Hey, man.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
And the heart wants margarita. Am I right, dude?
So Asher hasn't seen her yet?
No. Well,
I'm obsessed with a troll skull.
he is just in the land of books.
Addi, I'm assuming, has like climbed onto like a ladder at this point to retrieve these books.
Yeah.
Grants and turns. Brother dear.
What? Yes, sibling?
Here. Oh, and look who came.
You see...
Holds the stack in front of his face and immediately starts turning bright red.
Instantly reaches down and goes,
hello, Marguerite.
These two seem good. Picks the books off the stacks that way she can see his face.
Okay.
Just
and-
like holds the last book in front of his face, just like flips it open. It's upside down. He has now opened an upside down book to try and act like he's reading it. Oh, hello, Marguerite. Didn't expect to see you here. How are you doing
Yes,
today?
good. I was just picking up
Flips the book right.
some books from my employer, but actually, this is good. Can I speak to you up here, Asher? I need your opinion on some things. And you can tell her big leather frock coat is off. She has this sleeveless leather armor jumper, and where you can see from her neck down, she is adorned with bright green elven script from the base of her neck down to her fingertips. Her hair is braided down her side.
Can I read the script? What I can see of it?
You can,
Yeah. Can they read it?
We both know Elvish.
Instead of that, give me a history check.
Okay.
Are you guys just gonna be staring at her neck like?
Asher is pointedly staring at the book and not making eye contact, and his face is as red as a straw.
Fair. That's valid.
22.
22. Okay.
7.
Oh God.
Ash, my
Sounds
friend,
about right.
you are a bit distracted at the moment.
No, really?
So, Addi, you see the word Blade Singer pop up a frequent amount. And so with reading this, and it seems that these tattoos are detailing the history of Blade Singers, the art of people of Elven descent, and even those outside of Elven descent, adopting the blade singing arts, using it in battle, and becoming battle mages. So you can you can kind of gather that it seems that Marguerite is one of these blade singers.
Yeah. Addi hops down off the ladder that they're currently perched on.
Okay.
Kind of right down in between Asher and Marguerite, and turns and looks at her and goes, so blade singing. That's quite interesting.
Oh, yes, it's, it gets the work done, yes.
Yes, that's quite an interesting art. Don't you think there, brother?
Would I know everything that she knows once I hear the term?
You're learned. So yes, blade singers are I mean exactly what they are in D&D canon. So they are wizards with a more physical battle inclined fighting style.
Battle mages kind of thing.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, we'll say we can cuss again.
Fuck!
Ah! Fuck yeah!
Oh my
I think
God.
I cussed in the middle of that anyways, because fuck all of you. No, Asher, like, the moment he thinks of that, he's like, oh, yes, blade singers. They're actually quite fascinating subject. I had a book on them in the library at home. Historic figures, a few of them. Some of
Addi
the great
slowly
heroes.
takes steps backwards away as he starts to go on about the blade singing.
The sibling knows what happens when he gets on a roll. So is Marguerite on another ladder, or?
So she, this library is built on levels. So
She's like a level up.
Yeah, so she's on imagine like a bookstore where it's kind of got like a Starbucks in a mall, like in a Barnes and Noble, where it's got like the top layers where people can kind of sit and read the books they have, drink tea, that sort of thing. So she's on an upper level.
Letting himself get distracted by what he's saying, he's not even going to think about it, as he's like, oh, Addison's going away, I'll talk to you, and walks up to her since she asked him to come up. And then the moment he's in front of her, he just like dead stops and realizes, oh.
Woman. Okay, so you sit down with Marguerite. We'll pop back over to Torch for a second here.
Please.
Addi goes and finds his torch.
Okay.
Do I notice any of this happening?
Give
from
me
where
a
I
perception check. I'd say with disadvantage because you're looking pretty consistently for these books.
am? Okay, that's an 18 and a 22. So 18 was the low one.
18. You notice that Asher's being a bit loud and a bit nervous with Marguerite around. Yeah, you notice.
Fantastic.
All right, and you do see Addi walking up towards you, Torch.
Aw, young love.
Ah, yes. It is good to see him finally get his nose out of those books.
I find anything interesting?
Something my brother would like, but nothing that suits my fancy.
Huh. Poor shop.
What book did you put in his hands?
Oh, it's the romance book.
I knew it!
I love this game so much.
I love you guys. You're assholes, but I love you.
Yes. Well, if you're not doing anything, keep your eyes peeled for anything that could help me bulk up a bit.
As in magic.
Yes, magic.
All right, nothing else to do. I'd rather leave my brother to his torture.
Okay. So in the time that you've been searching Torch, you found two other books. One describing Tarnakam in big detail. Tarnakam is an ore that is left behind in the wake of powerful magical spells being casted and mending with the natural wildlife. So when these spell effects are left dormant in the earth, these geode-type crystals are born. And these crystals, when refined or used medicinally or crafted into tattoos, can enhance magical abilities or give new magical abilities entirely. And these are popular in the last. Tarnacum is a very sought after mineral due to magic's dwindling essence in the world. And then the other book is just describing pacts with fae, demons, devils, deities of that sort, finding power through ascension, but nothing else that's really kind of sticking out to you.
Keeping that one.
Okay. And we will go back to one Asher, Giles, Hugo, Stonebridge the Fourth.
Hiding behind the book and starting to realize what book he has been flipping through at random to look like he was reading as he's sitting with Marguerite and absolutely like... You know how people, when they're nervous, get tense?
Yeah.
Like, visibly?
Yeah.
That, like, gonna hurt himself
Valid.
levels of tense.
Valid. You can see Marguerite's wise to the book you're reading. You can see she's kind of leaned back in her chair. Her legs are crossed. She's kind of swirling a glass of wine. She's looking at you. Are you enjoying the read?
It's quite interesting. This Addi's recommendation. Closes it and just puts it on the table and crosses his hands in front of him. You wanted to talk to me about something.
Yes. I wanted to get your opinion on something. You work closely with firearms, yes?
I mean, you could say that. How do you know that?
I mean, I know of the Stonebridge family. I've heard of you and your sibling before.
Didn't know our reputation preceded us. Yes, I am. I enjoy studying firearms. How can I help?
And you're good with them, yes?
Decent enough.
Now, I am... She kind of leans in, puts her elbows on the table, and you can see she's kind of fiddling with her hands. Different kind of rings adorned on her finger. Are you looking for work? You and your sibling and your friend Torch.
I mean, we are, you aren't. We have a few days, and then there's a potential job, and I mean, what kind of work are you talking about? I'm a bit cautious when it comes to firearms lately.
It would be mercenary work, but government sanctioned, not Drukmeshian government, but a government.
A government-sanctioned action in Drugmesh, but not sanctioned by the government of Drugmesh. Wouldn't that account to an act of warfare?
No, because this is between Drukmesh and Zendrix, and with the Council of Three, everything is in tandem. We work fine.
Sorry.
So you can make a history check.
I want to say your real name, but I don't want to be mean because I don't like using it.
But give me a history check for the Council of Three.
Yeah.
Also, Ghost Eater 6, the blade singer flourishing to the staccato accompaniment of the gunslinger. Fuck yeah, dude. Are you kidding
so you guys
me?
remember I told you about my undead warlock player?
Oh,
That's Ghost Eater.
Hell yeah, dude. If it has the power to
history,
rust, let's hope it does.
That's a 10.
10. It's newer within the last 30 years. It's a formed relationship between the nations of Tolesh, Drukmesh. Tolesh is Tolesh. Fuck you, Alec. And then Drukmesh, which is the continent you're on, and then Zendrix. Zen apostrophe Dryx.
And how do you spell Drugmesh?
Oh fuck. Okay.
D-R-U?
D-R-E-U-C-A-M-I-S-H. Drukmesh.
Drukmesh. Council of Three. So it's essentially a kind of a UN for these three countries?
Yes. I work for, under King Nadolvrin of Zendrix.
Okay, would I know that name
You would.
as a noble?
He is the king of Zendrix. He is one of the... he is a drow man. He is one of the allies of the latest iteration of the Fate Touched who helped defeat Tiamat. He's a...
With the Fate Touch, none of them survived that encounter, correct?
They did.
Like, as far as we know?
All of them did.
All of them did. So are they in the world?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. His name one more time?
Nadal, Nadal. Last name Vryn, Vrynn.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. Got to get those notes.
That's valid. I'm with an organization known as the Eisen Lead.
Eisen Lead?
Yep. Eisen Lied.
All one word or two words?
All one word. We're a collection of blade singers that work under King Nadal, and we've had some issues with members lately, and we're just looking for outside sources to possibly pick up some work.
Free agents
Yes.
to work for you.
Yes. If you think you're up for it.
Understand, with my family and my father's position in Drugmesh, I would need to know what kind of work you are offering. I cannot do anything that would put my family at risk.
Of course, and nor would I ask you to, darling. Now, when it comes to...
His red is back the moment she calls him darling.
Yeah.
Aww.
She puts her hands down on the table, kind of pushing the book that you're looking at down.
Oh no, he put the book down.
Okay.
Like he's reverted into like business mode until she said darling, then he's like He's not meeting her eye. This whole time
Okay.
he's like looking at her forehead, over her shoulder. He has not met her eye.
We are in search of objects of power. At least one or two of them, and
Objects of
we have
power.
some leads, and we were wondering if you would like to go on an expedition to try and find them. This will not be for a little bit of time, but you would be paid handsomely.
I would have to discuss it with my sibling
Of course.
and our associate.
Of course.
I feel it necessary to inform you that we are currently being pursued by
Adani Bosset.
members of the...
Yes.
How did you know that?
I work for a military outfit. I do my research.
Intelligence gathering, of course.
Yes.
We expect her to arrive into the city within the next few days. The job we are looking at is a contact who may be able to assist us with this. Assuming that all goes well, we will come out of it alive, and either she will still be pursuing us, or we will be dead, or more likely I will be captured and forced to produce firearms for her.
Well,
It's a long story. I will explain another time. With that warning, I believe that the three of us are most likely going to be interested in your expedition, but I don't want you to offer a job and have potentially added risk of a quite legitimately psychopathic bitch trying to kill you because of us.
as you're saying this, you see a curled smile hit Marguerite's face. You're not worried about me, are you?
Ears are red. And he just, he takes a minute, just... Not you specifically. I do not want people dying on my behalf.
It's noble, and I completely understand. But there was also an ulterior motive, I must be honest, for me asking you up here.
I suspected as much.
Now I'm interested. What did you think I wanted to talk to you about?
You wanted to tease me more. It's rather impolite, you know.
Might be impolite, but it is oodles of fun.
Yes, but to tease a person and lead them on is not something that I'm exactly inexperienced with, and I do not appreciate it.
Lead you on. I want to ask you to drinks. Asher.
He just, his head snaps up and it's just like, what?
I
Like,
would-
this whole time, Addi's been teasing him, and he has assumed Marguerite has been too.
No, she looks at you, and as you kind of look up to meet her eyes. I would like to take you to get some drinks.
Do we hear this at all? Because I feel like we're like
Yeah.
behind the stacks. Like,
You guys give me... Okay, so first off, we'll snap back. You guys are kind of done looking for these books, and you have this thought. Okay, let's go fucking peek at Asher and Marguerite. Give me stealth checks to get up there and to get within earshot.
17.
17. Okay.
I'm
I'm not worried about stealthy at all.
10, 11.
Is Addi up in the rafters again?
Before we go
At this
set off
point.
to do this, I tap Addi on the head and say, "Do good, well, guidance."
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, Addie's. Addie's
Not that
like
Addi.
22.
Disadvantage perception for me, Alec.
Oh,
right.
very much disadvantage perception.
Double disadvantage.
Oh, and you gave Addie guidance too.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
like,
it's a D4.
Oh man, what is it with me rolling the same thing?
Is it a
both
4?
times? No, this time it was a 12 plus 5, so 17.
17.
On both of the rolls with disadvantage.
Okay.
how come I can never find a D4? Either way, Addie's already like in the rafters, like
Yeah, just look for the
stealthing.
caltrop.
Yeah,
So yeah.
because she's at a. They're at a 22.
What did you get?
They're at a 24.
What did you get, Snap?
I think I got an 18.
18. Okay, so it is not enough for you to notice Asher. But yes, you guys get peeked up nice and close, and then give me perception checks. Both of you. I'll say with advantage.
Oh, I just realized. Stealthy, this is definitely something he would never have told Addi about, that he's about to tell her. Oh.
Fuck.
16 for my perception.
Okay, yep, you would be able to hear it. You're close enough with the stealth check.
Addi about to feel bad.
21.
21. You would also be able to hear it. All right, so you guys are kind of saddled up, kind of between bookshelves, right underneath Addi. You're like kind of above them, like just like Spider-Maning on a wall. And with that, we'll jump back. No, I wanted to ask you to dinner and drinks.
Yeah, so Asher's head has snapped up, like, just that face of somebody who's not used to not
Sure.
knowing everything and being, like, surprised and just... Marguerite, I feel I owe you an apology then.
Why?
Well, obviously I consider you quite, attractive. And he's still not meeting her eyes
She's
this
like,
whole
"Well,
time.
obviously.
But I assumed your teasing was just that. I was not unaccustomed to such teasing from the noble girls at home. Never told Addison why I stopped going to balls, but it was because I was the joke. Ask Asher to dance, and then watch him fall all over himself, and then run away giggling.
Marguerite's gonna clasp her hand on your face and push your chin up.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Asher, darling, you are very handsome. And I'm not playing jokes on you. I'm teasing you because I like to watch you blush. Not for any other reason.
I'm now understanding that, and I would be quite interested in drinks and dinner. But as I said, I owe you an apology. And he's gonna, like, take that deep, like, bottom of your soul breath, meet her eyes. Marguerite. Asher, Giles, Hugo, Stonebridge IV, apologize for my behavior. It was abysmal. And I will endeavor to do better. And I would love to go out with you.
She'll lean back. You're being ridiculous.
That's okay. And then he's immediately looking down, and he's like, just like, that was very hard.
She's going to pick the hat up off of your head, put it on hers. I'll find you. And she's going to walk away.
But my,
All of a sudden,
and he's
you hear
just
from
gonna
behind
look
you.
up. No,
Oi!
literally, he's just gonna like lean back and then just look up and go, how long were you up there?
Long
Torch is gonna
enough.
Torch is gonna leave out. So, we're having dinner and drinks.
We also have a job offer. Actually, how long were they there? Did
They would have heard the job offer. Yeah.
Yeah. At
We
first,
also have a job offer.
Yes, I understand that, and
We heard.
of course, yes. But no, what was it about the? Why? That's why you stopped attending the balls.
Yes. We're not discussing this.
Oh, I think it needs to be discussed.
Not right now.
It will be eventually.
And with
What do you think
that,
of the job offer?
we are going to
Yes.
take our first break.
All right.
Fuck's sake.
Before we do that,
Yeah.
Torch would like to check out.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that first. So you walk up to Fenril, this elderly dwarf with kind of slicked back, raven black-colored hair. He has a thick beard with kind of black and white strays in his beard. Is that it for you?
Yes, just these 3 tomes,
Okay.
volumes.
1, 2.
Oh.
Good. These are good tomes. These are good books. A man of culture and taste, I see.
Indeed.
For the lot, this one's a bit...
Addi walks up and sets their books down too.
Oh.
All together.
All together. Okay, lovely. A beautiful couple, I will say.
From the
thank
back,
you
Asher
so
just
much.
goes, "How about you two go to dinner?"
Well, we're planning on it, aren't we, dear?
Of course.
Oh, I love
We're
you
actually
both.
just married. These are actually to
And
decorate
Asher's
our
gonna
new-
walk
Oh
out,
my.
just like fuck both of you.
Where did you all get married?
Mirror, as a matter of
Agnocourt.
fact.
Agnocourt, and we're honeymooning here.
Oh, lovely.
They got
lovely.
married on the road from Angkor.
I love, Oh, we gotta hydrate. Well,
Thank you, Kurt.
I would give you a newlywed discount, 2 gold pieces for the lot.
Oh, you're too kind.
Oh, no. I remember when my beloved and I first got married. It was
3 centuries before.
blissful. So he kind of puts his hand on yours, like both of your respective hands. Stay strong through your adversity. Marriage is a run, not a sprint.
You're so kind, sir.
Thank
Of
you
course.
so much.
You see, he's like wiping away tears. He's like,
Is he giving the old man hand pat?
yeah, yeah.
There, little one.
Okay, well, I have other customers, but you have a lovely day.
Addi
You as
nods, slides their arm through Torch's arm, picks up the book, kisses his cheek, and then walks out with him.
And with
the
that, we're
arms.
going.
Took advantage of an old man.
With
We
that,
did.
we are taking.
And my hat got stolen.
With that, we're taking our first break. We will be back in like 5 minutes.
Wonderful.
Fuck, I love this. All right, we'll see you guys shortly.
Nice.
We're back.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. All right, so you guys are stepping out of Fenrir's Odds and Oddities. What else you guys want to do today?
Oh, did Marguerite say when she was going to meet Asher?
Nope.
Nope. I have to, and I quote, find her. Are we wanting to go back out of the city for the inn, or are we wanting to try and find a place in the city while we're here? I suspect the guards will let us in and out as we need, as long as we get before the gates close.
Having something inside the city may be a little bit more safe.
Make a perception check, everybody.
12.
Okay. So, as you guys...
24.
24? Okay. As you guys are having this conversation, you start to hear... What sounds like
safe?
What sounds like rumbling stone in the back of the city. And you start to hear the screams of different people, and you start to see crowds running from the opposite direction.
Does Torch recognize these sounds?
Give me a history check.
Dirty 20?
Genasi having a tantrum.
Dirty 20, you said?
Dirty 20.
Sounds as familiar as those earth primordials slamming into the ground when your mother was taken.
Called it.
I think we have some guests that we need to attend to. And Torch is going to start making his way towards the sound.
Okay.
Asher, feeling out of place without his hat to tug down, is gonna, like, be a little overdramatic, flip his coat out and pull both of his pistols and spin them in his hand, and start walking with them, like, raised, ready to fire.
Okay. So,
Addi rolls their eyes and, like, literally just starts walking after.
okay, sure.
She took my hat!
Oh my god.
So, with that, you guys walk forward.
Oh my.
You see bodies on the ground, and you see a group of earth elementals. You see some rock mephits, and you see destruction as they are starting to tear the city asunder. Torch, you see this one elemental look towards you, the one directly in front of you.
I still see the world map on Roll20. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Stealthy
oops.
11 on
I
Roll20.
did not change that for you guys. Wait, they left the library, and what happened? They started hearing an assault on the city, and
We heard stomping.
they are now seeing a group of earth elementals assaulting the city of Ulkés. So, Torch, you see this this mephit right here say, "The fire genasi is here. Take him. Bring him to his whore mother."
You sons of bitches!
And
Excuse
do
me, what'd you
they-
just call my friend's mother?
And I'd like you guys to roll for initiative.
Okay. Did they say this in common?
They said this in primordial.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
17.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a 12.
12. Okay.
We'll set up some sneak attacks for you.
Right. Okay. So then, you got a dirty 20 Torch.
Yes, sir.
So Torch, and then let me just. Okay. So then, Earth Elemental, Asher, Method 1, Addi. All right. 2, 3.
Also, it wasn't a library glitch, that was a bookshop. Like Barnes & Noble.
Oh, true.
There was a coffee shop in it too, attended by a little gnome, but we didn't get there.
Torch, you're up first.
Oh boy. I'm going to pull my javelin from my back.
Okay.
And I'm going to hurl it. Well, actually, order of operations. Move right here.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to hurl my javelin of lightning at this earth elemental back here.
Go for it.
And let's see. Each creature in that line, excluding you and the target, must make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 lightning damage on a failed save. So this guy right here.
So this line.
Yeah.
Okay, so both the Mephit and the elemental.
Yeah.
Okay, and you said that's a Dex save.
Yes. DC 13.
DC 13. Okay, so. Ooh, that is a 3 minus 1, so a 2, and then the Mephit got a 16.
Okay. So he takes half. So 13 lightning damage full, and however you want to divide 13 half.
So 13 half. We'll just say 6.
All right, and then for the actual attack, that's a 21 to hit the
Okay.
Earth Elemental.
A 13 to hit.
What'd I say?
I don't recall what you said.
No, sorry, 13 damage was the DC saving throw.
Okay,
And then
yep.
it was 18 to actually hit him.
Oh yes, 18 hits.
He's going to take 7 extra points of lightning damage.
Nice. Okay, so with that, you see this, and that was a javelin of lightning you threw.
Yes, sir.
So you see the Mephit, it's large and hulking, but it manages to move out of the way. You just clip its wing, but the javelin of lightning hurls and hits right dead center of this earth elemental, crackling rock into pebbles as it's sticking out of this being's chest. You see the lightning energy dies as you've thrown the javelin. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Don't talk about my mother that way, you sons of bitches. I'm gonna go ahead. So that was movement, that was action. That's all I'm gonna do.
So we're done. All right. So next up are the elementals. So Torch, you are going to get this individual. We're gonna go. How far is that away from you? We'll double check.
He doesn't have to. It's fine. I'm okay if he doesn't want to.
So it is gonna move right up on you.
Shouldn't feel obligated.
And he feels obligated, and he's going to do a multi-attack, which is 2 slam attacks. So then the first one on you. Oh, fuck me. Okay. So that is a 23 to hit. I assume.
Hits.
Okay. You're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage as this earth elemental takes both hands above his heads, slams into the ground as chunks of jagged earth come and hit you in your rib cage. You feel an audible crack. And the second one is a 22.
That also hits.
Okay, another slam as you'll take another 7 bludgeoning damage. Another rock coming up and hitting you behind the knee. Now it is the Mephit's turn. It is going to... it is going to cast Enlarge on the elemental in front of it.
Compensating for something.
So that is now a larger creature. It is going to move back, and it is going to use its rock throw ability with disadvantage at you, Asher.
Okay.
Okay, that is a natural 1, so he's going to throw. And he's going to hit his elemental friend in the back of the head, and do 6 bludgeoning damage to his buddy there. All right, next up, Asher.
Well, there's a big fucking elemental right in front of me, and do I even have a line on this this Mephit behind him?
That shot would be at disadvantage.
Okay, then I am just going to point blank into the elemental.
Okay, go for it. Make an attack roll.
24.
24 hits. Yep.
Alrighty. Where the hell is one of my 9 piercing damage.
Nice. All right. So as you shoot, you notice
Oh, shit.
that the bullets are not making as much of an impact as you would hope.
Yeah. Then. Yeah, that's my round
Okay. Cool.
for the moment.
Next up is Addi.
Alrighty, so Addi is going to kind of actually take a step back,
Okay.
draw their bow,
Okay.
and go to fire
On this
the
guy.
one that's right
Okay.
right in front of them.
Oh, go ahead and make an attack roll.
19.
19. Let me double check. 19 does hit.
Okay.
Plus, you get sneak attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I get sneak attack.
Yep.
10. 15.
15 damage.
Yep.
Okay, and that is non-magical damage, correct?
That is correct.
So it's the same thing. You shoot an arrow, it connects, but you see it just chips away a little bit of its stone exterior.
Great. And then Addi's going to use their bonus action for Master of Tactics.
Okay.
The help action.
All right. Who do you aim to help? Asher or Torch?
I guess Torch is coming up next in the round.
Yes. Okay.
How does one help me?
Gives you advantage on a thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So Addi starts yelling at it.
okay.
You know what? Just for flavor, Addi starts yelling at it Infernal.
Okay.
Because they can.
Sounds good. And with that, it is the next elemental's turn. It is going to use its Earthwalk ability to move 60 feet unhindered,
Oh my!
directly behind you, Torch.
I have concerns.
I disagree. I do not consent.
Should have taken Sentinel.
And it is going to make 2 slam attacks against you. And you hear behind your, it speaks to you in primordial, this time saying, "This is what the son of a usurper gets." Okay. All right. Both attacks miss. So now you're wise to their attacks. You hear and feel the earth beginning to come up towards you. You dodge both attacks and kind of slap them back, missing. And then this method is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, directly up next to its other ally here. And then we are up to top of the round.
Real quick question about magic casting. So, bonus action spell. If I have a bonus action spell, I can cast that spell. But I cannot also cast a spell that takes an action. Is that correct?
It's dependent on if one of those spells is a cantrip.
Okay, it's not. Sweet.
Okay.
So it's a leveled spell.
Yeah.
So, gotcha. Roger that. Understood.
So like you could cast an Eldritch Blast with your action and then do a bonus action cantrip. If you had it. Am I correct in that, Snap? Or Shop? Excuse me.
Yeah. You can use a bonus action cantrip.
Okay.
Most people, I think it's just a home rule, but
Yeah. Because I'm fine with multicasting as long as it's like one of them is, it's bonus action and action dependent, and the other is a cantrip.
Roger that. Okay.
question really quick, Alex, since we're saying we're top of the round. What happened with these two, and why is there another Earth Elemental that popped up
These
there?
two just moved. He is just joining the order, so he will have a turn next round. Or this coming round.
The ones that are the furthest back from us, got it.
But this guy enlarged this gentleman here. And
yeah,
then this
I
one,
caught that, and then these two moving, I caught.
Yep, and
And was the two on the other side of the bridge that I was like, did he skip those again?
Nope.
Okay.
We're good.
I'm trying to make sure you don't forget about people like Session 0.
I know where my guys are.
Oh
Don't-
my
don't
gosh.
man on the cliff again.
No. That's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do 3 separate beams. One's gonna hit this Earth Elemental right here.
Let me hop over to roll 20 quick. Okay. Yep.
One for this guy right here, and then the third beam is this little bugger.
Okay.
It's
So
little-
2 here and then 1 here.
Oh, sorry, 1 at him.
Oh, okay. So okay, got it. Go ahead and
Alright.
make the attack.
All right. So first beam is going to be an 18 to hit, and that's on the elemental behind me.
Okay, sure.
And second one is also an 18 for the elemental in front of me.
Both hit.
And then third one, 12. Does a 12 hit that little flying bugger?
Okay, let me double check. 12 does hit.
Yes. All right. The guy behind me is going to take 10 fire damage.
Okay.
The guy in front of me is going to take 6 fire damage.
Okay.
And the little flying Ifrit dude is going to take 12 points of fire damage.
Ooh, okay. So as
Isn't
you
enlarge a concentration spell?
it is. So the little guy will have to roll concentration, which he does keep. So enlarged is still kept up. You can see that method though is not looking great, and you are starting to whittle away heavily at this guy here.
Fantastic.
All right, is that it with your turn?
I believe so. Wait. Nope, that's it. I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right, and it is that elemental's turn along with that mephit. So, with that, is going to move and do a slam attack. One on you, Torch, and one on you, Asher.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
Okay. Torch does a 16 hit.
Yes, it does.
All right, Asher does a 15 hit.
Misses.
Okay, cool. So, Torch, you're going to take another 7 bludgeoning damage as you're in the midst of dodging these other stone attacks. You miss this large attack coming towards you, and you're hit again. Asher, you're able to sidestep and dodge an uprising piece of earth coming towards you. And then we have this method here. He's going to fly up 30 feet, and he's going to then move a little bit forward. And he's going to chuck a couple rocks at you, Torch.
Not fair.
All right. One is a natural 20, and the other is a 17.
Both those hit, and it's still not fair.
So with a natural 20, you're going to take 12 bludgeoning damage. And
Well,
with the regular shot, you're going to take 4.
I don't like that at all.
And it's going to look at you. Are you excited to see your mother?
I'm going to enjoy ripping your wings out of their sockets.
Not quite! With that, Ash, you're up.
How high up are the methods flying?
So this method here is probably a good 40 feet up in the air. This guy is hovering at a nice 30.
I'm going to... And where this method is now, I can see him, right? I can get a shot on him?
Correct. Yep.
This one would be disadvantage, or can I hit it from where I'm at?
That would be disadvantage. This one is obscuring the view a bit.
Yeah, need to take sharpshooter. Okay, so we're going to go with the closest method. And I am going to burn a grit point on this shot.
Ayo.
So if it hits, it's going to be a winging shot, and I'll need a strength save to prevent him from going prone.
Got
which
it.
When you're flying means you fall.
All right.
That is a 17.
17 hits. So
So strength saving throw.
let me just double check its modifier.
DC
here.
14.
Ooh, that is a natural 2 plus 1. That's a 3.
So it's going to be knocked prone.
So it's falling, so it's going to take 4d6.
It is also going to take an additional 11 points of damage of piercing damage on top of whatever you roll.
All right. So 5, 11, 15, 17, so 28. So as you shoot this mephit, you shoot one of its wings off, and it goes crumbling, and as it falls to the ground, it shatters into many small shards of crumbled earth.
Get wrecked.
All right.
And then I'm going to burn my action surge.
Okay.
And flip. I mean, they're lever actions. You got to do the flip reload.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just realized something. Would you like me to re-roll misfire chart?
Did you misfire?
I'm trying to remember how misfire works, because then I roll every time I fire to see if it misfires.
Well, your misfire score is directed to your attack. So if you like roll a natural 1, you misfire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're
Thanks
good.
a lot.
Totally good.
But yeah, I'm going to put another round into the, I assume, now shrinking
Yes.
elemental in front of me.
Yep. So he is now down to his normal large size.
And that plus 6 is 14 to hit, which I think misses.
14 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So yeah, that's Asher's turn.
All right. All right. Next up are the 2 other elementals coming up from the back line here.
Gabagoo.
Gabagoo, it's me, your boy. Okay, he's gonna move 60 feet with his earth stride. Make sure I know.
Bologna sandwich is what that is.
60 feet right up next to you, Ash. That is a bing bang boom. How do you do?
Fuck
And then he's going to do the same. And he's going to move his full 40 to start flying toward the battle. And with the movement he is going to make, this elemental is going to make an attack on you, Ash. It is going to do 2 slam attacks on you.
Okay.
All right, so okay, 17 and then a 25.
You know, the 17 hits, but the 25 actually doesn't.
Now that's what I like to see. All right.
No, both of them hit.
All right, so you will take 14 bludgeoning damage as these shards of earth begin to shoot up and slam into your body. All right, and then next up, Addi.
Right.
That was a magic shop. We should have bought potions.
It was a bookshop, so.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how you doing there, shop?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Great. So seeing that these things are definitely moving up quicker,
Yep.
Addi's gonna put away the bow and draw the rapier
Okay.
and step up behind this one
Okay.
and go to stab it in the back.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Backstab.
Shanky danky.
Advantage from flanking.
Yes.
Sneak attack, backstab. Yes.
Yeah, that's good because I needed that. Because I rolled a nat 1 on the first one.
We got hydrate. Thank you, Ghost Eater.
Just
Although
did it.
I still don't think that this one's gonna hit an 18.
18 just hits.
Oh, I thought they were. I thought they had more.
No, or no, 17 is the AC.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay,
my
cool.
apologies.
So 18 just hits.
18.
Yeah.
Well, 17 just hits.
Yeah.
Meets it, beats it.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and roll
D6.
that damage.
Let's. Uh, 15.
15 damage. Okay. So,
Yep.
And
piercing.
non-magical piercing. So we'll round that down
Yeah.
to 7. All right. Cool. Anything else with your turn?
Bonus action. Going to. Assist Torch again.
Got it. Okay.
At the top of the round.
Cool.
So.
And then Addi, that is you. And then it is this Earth Elemental's turn. He's going to go for... He's going to turn, therefore not invoking an opportunity attack. But he's going to go for 2 slams on you, Addi. Actually,
Great.
he's going to go for a grapple.
Oh, that's even better.
So strength or athletics, it's your choice.
Versus my strength or
Yeah, you choose. That is a 26.
You said athletics or acrobatics?
Yep,
I'm
either
sorry?
or.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's a 15.
Okay, so he grapples you, and he's going to use his bonus action to attempt a bind to Earth. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Great. 21.
21. Okay, you succeed, so you will only drop 5 feet into the earth. You feel your ankles begin to meld into stone. Your movement is now 0. You need to make a successful DC 17 Constitution check in order to break free next turn or after you are not grappled anymore.
This is a very familiar situation.
Yeah, sorry. All right, and with that, we're at the top of the round. Torch. You're up, baby!
So she's now slightly encased in earth. We've got 1, 2, 3 earth elementals surrounding us, correct?
Yep, and so this guy is not looking great. This gentleman has also been whittled away a bit, but this guy looks fresh as fuck.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and
there's 1 method left. Or 2, but 1 is on the way.
I would like to use Burning Hands.
Okay.
It makes a 15-foot cone. So is it possible to position my hands in such a way so that I only catch these 2 little dudes?
Let's see. So 15-foot cone.
Point of origin being me.
So let's do... No, it's not that. Breath, cone, and then it's fire, you said?
Yeah.
So 15 feet.
Oh my gosh.
I'll give it to you.
So cool.
I will
That's so awesome.
I will give it to you.
All right. Burning Hands.
Yep.
I need a dexterity saving throw 14 from both of them.
Okay. And
Earth Elementals. Dexterous.
all right, that is a 5 minus 1, so 4, and a 13 minus 1, so 12.
So they both take fire.
All right, so go ahead and roll damage.
Burn, baby, burn.
That's
Disco
17
Inferno!
points of fire damage.
Oh!
That's what?
17 points of fire damage.
Already be saying over you.
All right, so the rage inside of you, Torch, is hitting a boiling point, no pun intended. And so you push your hand out and you melt this earth. You melt this earth elemental to cinder.
That's the fire bursting out of it.
Yeah, exactly. So you burn it until it is nothing. And this gentleman here took you said 15?
17. I was 1 short of a perfect roll.
Holy shit. Okay, so takes a hearty bunch of damage itself. So, is that it for your turn, or is there anything else?
I have movement, but I don't want to provoke attacks of opportunity. No, that's all I can do right now.
Okay. I can't talk right now. I'm doing hot Ganassi shit.
That's great.
Shirt. That's a shirt.
Yes.
I can't talk right now.
Fuck being good. I'm a bad bitch. Anyway, all right. So that earth elemental is dead. Ash.
That's Addi's entire character.
Oh my god, you're up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good. I'm a bad genie. I'm sick of all these earth elementals trying to tell me how to live.
Oh my fucking
I'm sick
god.
of our parents trying to tell me how to live.
Oh fuck. All right, Ash, you're up, my guy.
Okay.
So
The elemental behind me just grappled my sibling and
correct.
pulled them into the ground.
They are, yeah. Addi is. You can tell that Addi is about knee deep into the earth.
But is this a clear target for me though?
It's behind the back, so yeah, it would be.
Okay, so Asher is just gonna kind of like turn and just like put. He's close enough. He's putting the barrel on the fucking thing.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead and make
Let's
it
see
an
if this
attack
thing-
roll.
Dodge this.
Dodge this.
Do I get
scumbag.
flanking at all?
No, because Addi is grappled.
Because of the grapple.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I wasn't sure, so I figured.
No,
I'd
that's
ask.
valid. Thank you for asking.
That is a 19 that hits.
19 hits.
Almost max damage. 13 points. 1 point off of max.
13. Okay. You blow the stone head off of this elemental, releasing your sibling. Addi, you feel your body almost being propelled up. Have you guys seen My Hero Academia? It's
Yes.
basically like permeation.
Oh,
you
great.
Mirio just like coming out of the floor.
you just shoot out of the ground.
So good.
But you are there.
Great.
Power!
Well, that was awkward.
As much as I'd like you to stick around, Addi, I don't think that's a great idea right now.
It was just so much fun. I was thinking about doing it again sometime. Obviously.
All right, and
And that's his turn.
All right, so we're gonna have this method move up. And it's going to throw some rocks at you, Ash.
I don't appreciate this.
Ash, not you, Torch.
I still don't appreciate it.
18 and a 17.
Both hit.
Okay, so you will take. Fuck you, dice. Oh, fuck you, dice. You will take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that was a good
respectively.
fuck you dice.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
4 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this elemental is going to move
I'm almost at half health.
another 60 feet, right between you, Addi, and Asher. Addi, they are going to go for another grapple. It's gonna
Great.
move up here. Right. No, it's a 16.
Yeah. Has that.
What did you get?
You said Addi got a. That's also a 16.
Okay, what is your strength, or what score did you use? Your dex score?
Dex.
What's your
Yeah.
dex mod?
+4.
Okay, so you take it. So you manage to push this elemental off as it begins to try and meld you with earth again.
No, I'd rather take a mud bath at a spa, thank you.
And
Such a rich person answer. God, we're the 1%.
fucking A.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And with
feel
that,
dirty now.
Addi, it is your turn.
All right, wonderful. So Addie's gonna stab the one that's in front of them.
Okay,
It's just not good, just not good at all.
it's valid.
21.
21 hits.
And I get sneak attack on that.
Yes, you do.
7.
And everybody give me a perception check, please.
Oh god.
So that's 12 damage total.
12 damage. You stab forth, hitting this earth elemental in the center of the face, crumbling it. It looks like these... fuck it. You don't need to roll the checks. These
23.
Okay, well...
15.
15, great.
Yeah, 11.
Okay, so you guys are able to tell these elementals that are now coming up, they were running away.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh,
So they are heavily wounded.
Just wait, my girlfriend's about to come around the corner. Or your dad.
All
You're about
right.
to see a fucking Ifrit just walking down the fucking sidewalk.
With that, we are at top of the order. Torch, you're up, my guy.
How are my compatriots looking health-wise?
You
Addie's fine.
On a scale of like 1 to 40, I'm about a 22.
All right, I'm at 11. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah.
Because I can do that now.
I still have a healing ability, so no worries.
And I regain 9 hit points. Awesome. Healing spell. And then I'm going to step back here next to Addi.
All right. The
that's my
map.
turn.
The map is gone for a second. It'll be right back. Okay, cool. So you do that. Ash, you are up.
I'm going to fire into the elemental in front of me.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Ooh, I don't think an 11 is going to hit.
An 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're so huge. How could you miss?
He rushes the shot and fucking jerks his trigger. And then I'm going to burn my second wind to give myself some healing back. Oh, hooray. So 13 HP back to me. 1 point short of max. Yeah, and that's my turn. Because I'm still in melee.
Good to know, good to know, good to know. Okay. With that, it is... Alright, this elemental and this Mephit. This Mephit's going to fly past and go to Torch and Addi. You're going to get 2 slam attacks there, Asher.
Of course.
Ah, you stupid bitch! Okay. Yeah, both miss. A
sure?
4 and then
What'd you roll?
a 4 and a 6.
Yeah, they miss.
Yeah, they miss. And then the Mephit is going to use its action to do Earthen Prison. So I'm going to need Torch and Addi to make Constitution saving throws.
I don't like this anymore.
You shouldn't.
It's not supposed to be light.
13?
13 fails.
19 plus 23.
Okay, yeah, you pass. So you see as this Mephit, you see its arms and its chest begin to grow, and its hands squelch together as it rips upward, and you see pillars of rock form this pseudo prison. You manage to dive out of the way, but since you're inside of it, Torch, you are going to take... Ooh, fuck.
Not our healer.
You're
Oh,
going
no.
to take 21 bludgeoning damage.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Oh, we have an Alec the Bard in the chat. Welcome in, my friend, and we got a posture
What's up?
check. You came in just in time for me to murder I Snap Plastic.
I don't like this game anymore.
Okay, so
Alec.
fix your posture. All right, so you're unconscious, Torch.
I am.
Okay. You guys see as this stone inlaid prison traps Torch inside. You see his body fall limp and the light inside of him fade.
Whoa, is my hair out?
Oh,
His hair is out.
Not discount D&D Corso.
Oh, he's gone.
I'm not gone. Jesus,
not,
I still
he's
have
not.
death saving throws.
All right, so,
And potions on your body.
and with that, it is up to Addi. Your turn.
great. So this thing, Mephit, it's now the prison, or it just created the
It
prison?
created the prison, but you can tell it is concentrating heavily on it. So it is not paying attention to you at the moment.
How far off the ground is it?
At this point, probably about 30 feet?
Great. Addie sighs. Sheaths rapier, pulls out the short bow. think.
Okay, making an attack. All right, go ahead.
21.
21 hits.
I can't talk right now.
I'm doing dead guy
Does
shit.
Addi have sneak attack?
Addi would have
Okay.
sneak attack.
Okay.
Yep.
That's 8. 7. So that's 15.
15. So, as the Earth Method is holding its form steady, you shoot it directly through the chest, shattering it into pebbles that come hitting the ground, and Torch is freed.
Okay.
But his body is still unconscious.
All right. Is it so? It's an action to give a potion to another person.
It is.
All right. So bonus action, Addi will help Asher. Use the help action for Asher.
Okay, cool.
And kind of stay with Torch there.
Awesome. Okay. Next up, you guys see the elementals running behind this method as it reaches up to you, Asher. Before it is able to make an action, it also crumbles into nothing.
Is my girlfriend about to come around the corner?
And with that, we're top of the round. Torch, I need you to make your first death saving throw, please.
Oh god. I rolled a 2.
That is a failure.
Oh.
It could have been worse.
It could have been a
Could have
1,
been
and you
worse.
could have
Much
lost
worse.
2 death saving throws. So,
Your boy is still unconscious.
okay.
Help!
And then next up, Asher.
2 questions. Or actually, sorry, a question. Inspiration, how are we running it with DM Inspiration? Is it the standard, I just have advantage when I use it?
It's treated as advantage on an attack. You can re-roll.
Okay, I wanted to double check because the standard is like attack, saving, and ability checks.
Correct. It is. Yeah, it applies to all of them.
Okay, cool. Don't need it right now, but that's handy in the future. But yeah, I'm just going to Elemental right in front of me. Okay, so it's the first one, which is a 24 to hit,
24 hits.
obviously.
What if I just said
And,
no?
I would be very
I mean,
upset.
you're the DM, you have that ability.
No, I would never.
7 points of damage on the Elemental.
7 points of damage. That is just enough. What are you attacking with?
My pistol.
Okay, yep. So you kind of swing back as it kind of goes to hit you, and you just let off 2 shots as it crumbles down and is destroyed. So
Calling that 2 shots?
we'll call it 2 shots. Well, it won't
I'm
waste.
trying to track my.
It's not going to
my
waste any
shots.
ammo. It's a flavor thing.
Okay, that's the
So
reason I was asking.
we are
I'm tracking
now.
my specials.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, but we are now out of combat for the moment.
Oh, thank God.
All right. In that case, Addi is going to, because Torch has health potions on him,
Yep.
Right?
right?
Checking.
Yeah.
You had them previously.
You had them previously.
I had
Previously.
had
on
one,
Save.
and I used it to revive Addi when we first met. I don't have any health potions.
Then I would be giving Addi the help action to stabilize him.
All right, Addi's going to try to stabilize him.
Okay, so make a medicine check with advantage, and Torch, give me another death saving throw.
Okay. Just doing CPR. Is this how this works? That's a 16.
19.
Okay, that is a pass, and you, as soon as you feel yourself inward, and actually, give me a wisdom save, Torch.
Disadvantage because I'm
Yes.
at death's door.
Yeah.
Just hear your father's voice. I'm very disappointed in you.
13.
You begin to see flashes.
Papa.
You see your father. You see an angry interaction between him and your mother. Words and physical altercations are had.
Mom, Dad, please
You
stop fighting.
hear your father say, "You were meant to give me a prince. Instead, you gave me this. What am I to do with this?" And you see your father gestures towards you as an infant. But as you're seeing this interaction from the past, you feel a warm, comforting hand on your shoulder. You see from your peripheries flowing ethereal white hair begins to billow. You're more than what he says you are. You know this, yes?
The spiky head wasn't just for appearances. My dad was never the warm and fuzzy kind. I knew he never really appreciated what I could be or what I am. But just gave me more incentive to prove him wrong. Looks like I'm not going to get that chance now.
You see, you're turned around as this striking, beautiful drow woman. Long hair obscuring the nudity of her body. Flowing, effervescent, and almost as if it were living. You see tears running down her face. You are such a beautiful soul.
Torch would reach up and wipe the tears away from her face.
You don't touch a god.
I don't know that!
She allows it. She yeah.
What kind of relationship you gonna have with this new patron?
The nice kind. I can't talk right now. I'm doing warlock shit.
Fuck being good, I'm an oath breaker.
I'm just imagining, especially with Alec in the chat, I'm imagining one of his where it just cuts to like a warlock and just black eyes possessed by patron.
Okay, we're having a very serious moment here.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Bring it back. So yeah, Torch would wipe the tears away. Say, since don't go crying on my account. I know what I'm worth. I'm not worth that.
You're powerful, Torch. And as being that has encountered your father before, he is not worthy of you. Would you mind? And you see, as her hand gestures towards you, this sparkling twilight is pushed towards you.
And Torch just kind of look at his surroundings, realizing that he's probably going to croak at any moment. This looks pleasant. And he's just going to reach out and try and take it.
As you reach out, you begin to grasp it as your body comes back to consciousness.
Oh no! There was naked women everywhere. Why?
Torch.
And Addi gets back and goes, and now that's repayment for you saving my life. You're welcome.
Asher's just gonna kind of like offer him a hand up.
So,
Come on. There's apparently something worse coming because those things were running. Can't lay about all day.
Goddamn.
That like painful pull up to stand moment.
you stand up toward, actually, Addi and Asher, give me a perception check.
Certainly.
10.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay. You guys see flickers of deep blue flame in Torch's hair.
When did you switch to propane?
These small
I
strands
sell propane and propane
of,
accessories.
of blue flame are beginning to adorn your physical appearance, Torch.
Addi just, that's new.
This has never happened before, honestly.
Did you have fun while you were dead?
You know, yeah.
I mean, he technically wasn't dead. He was just, you know, kind of
Don't rain on my
Close
parade.
enough.
It was beautiful. It was amazing. Hank Hill Fire Genasi.
Oh, wait.
God dang it, Daddy! Oh!
Oh! He walks in on Marguerite and Asher.
Oh!
Take it, Asher.
So with that, you guys hear the sounds of blades hitting rock and magical effects and spells being cast in the vicinity nearby. Do you wish to go investigate?
Shall we?
Can I trouble either of you for a healing potion?
We don't have any.
Yeah.
God damn it.
We
Okay.
forgot to pick ones up.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself again, because
Okay.
I'm at 1 hit point now, right?
You're at 1.
Alright. Now I'm at 7.
7 is better than nothing.
It is.
All right, so you guys run down the city streets, and you see Marguerite and
Fucking knew it.
yeah, obviously, I had to make you shrimp harder than before.
Excuse me while I shrimp.
Excuse me.
Shrimp scampi over a half elf.
You guys should be able to.
Oh, man.
So, you see these large, hulking earth elementals in single combat with both Marguerite and a second drow man who looks to be fighting in a similar fashion as Marguerite. You see Marguerite in almost these beautiful, effervescent crescent moon slashes. She slides across, cutting the limbs off of this elemental. And you see as she does, she curls her hand out forward, clutches her fists together, and casts Shatter. And you see this elemental crumble and hit the earth. And with the other elemental, you see this drow man here. We'll move you guys up here so you're on the map, because I think that should show up on stream. Yep. So you guys see this drow just slashing violently and viciously forward and about until this elemental is nothing. You see raging arcane effects, almost these Doctor Strange-like circles kind of lining his arm as it seems like he's powering up his own strikes. Chunks of rock and earth shattering as this elemental is also destroyed. And with that, combat and this seeming assault on Ulkés has ended.
Is that the same drow that Addi had conversation with previously?
Give me a history check.
All
Is
this
that-
history.
Is Vosk?
Yeah, is it Vosk? Because that looks like Vosk, unless you're just utilizing that token again. Beautiful.
I'll also roll to see if I recognize.
19.
Actually, no.
22,
Asher
23,
wouldn't. He's a
24.
bit distracted at the moment.
Yeah.
This is Vosk.
Addi comes around the corner and yells an undercomment at him. Vosk?
He kind of turns. You see the once disguised tattoos of the same elven script, but in a deep red across his skin. He turns. Shit. He looks to Marguerite. I have to go.
Oh no, we
And
are
you
having
see
a conversation.
he misty steps away.
Do I see where he misty steps to?
Give me an Arcana check.
As he's misty stepping away, Asher just looks at Marguerite and is just like, Well, that makes sense how you know what you know. Huh.
Arcana.
I told you, information.
16?
He's gonna walk up and
You can
take
tell.
his hat.
You can tell he's nearby. She'll kind of try and stop you, but it's yours, whatever. Take it. Well, seems like maybe it's time to have a conversation, don't you think?
Yes.
She kind of looks. You weren't about to play hard again, were you?
No. This is... He almost died. Conversation seems like necessary.
No, it didn't. Totally fine. Nothing bad happened.
She walks over to
There's
you.
blue.
She walks over to you, Torch, and puts her hand on you, and you are going to heal.
While this is happening, I just make like raised eyebrows at Asher, like,
Asher just like fixes his hat, holsters both of his guns.
You don't have your hat. She still has your hat.
No, I just took it back from her.
Oh.
You will heal 21 hit points.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Okay, well I know a good bar nearby.
We're getting sloshed. Yes.
No,
I mean,
we
if
are
you-
having a drink. A drink. I'm talking business.
Okay. Yeah, she points over in the opposite direction, where you see a tavern called the Vagabond Battle Axe. If we go in here, we can have a conversation, kind of unfiltered.
Question. Are we seeing other citizens now that the battle's ended, like, sticking their heads out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So they're kind of peeking out. You see people are kind of picking up their carts and picking up their kind of belongings as they've been kind of strewn about this city uprising. This is a part of the city known as Uprising Square. You know, a lot of vagrants or not vagrants, but
Merchants.
Yep, a lot of merchants and a lot of different sellers of different goods are known to.
It's
be in
used
this
as like
area.
a market square kind of area. Okay.
Interesting.
2 questions.
Yep.
Would I have had time as we ran over to pick up my casings, since they were all in one spot?
Yeah.
Second, have we seen any of the guard?
No.
Security in this town is piss poor.
Yeah.
Do you say that out loud?
I whisper
No.
to Addison.
Okay.
Asher is just like not even mentioning it. He's just noticing the lack of
Lack
guard
thereof.
presence.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that, Marguerite goes to make her way into the Vagabond Battle Axe.
Okay. Following.
Addi follows, but pauses for a second to kind of stare off in the direction that they think Vosk went.
Okay.
Kind of concerned, and then follows in.
Okay. Yep, so you walk in, you see a group of, it's fairly dead. You see a group of a few humans, some high elves, a dwarf or two, and you see a man behind the bar. These are some new faces. Are they with you? Marguerite kind of looks. They're with me, yes. We're going to sit and have a conversation. You know I don't like faces I can't trust. Fine, take a table in the back. And Marguerite looks to you all and gestures back toward a booth. Shall
Such
we?
a warm reception.
Well,
Lead on.
she'll put her hand out and kind of gesture for you guys to sit.
Asher is going to take a seat. If
Wait.
possible,
What's the
facing
seating?
door.
Wait, no. What's the
a-
seating arrangements?
It's a 4-person bar. So Marguerite's going to sit last, so you guys kind of get to choose. So it's 2 on one side, 2 on the other.
Door towards the end of the table, like a booth.
Yep.
I sit next to Addison. There,
Okay.
that fixes that problem.
No, it's more Asher like slides in, but is visibly not happy being trapped in the booth.
Okay. So,
I'm
Addi,
assuming Addison has the same look.
Yeah.
Addi and Torch, you guys sit down next to each other. Marguerite comes and sits next to you, Asher. Well, I assume you all have questions.
Oh, only a couple.
That's an understatement.
Okay.
First, what to the fuck? And third,
I believe what my so eloquent associate is trying to say is Vosk one of yours?
Yes. Vosk is a member of the Ice and Elite, yes. Has been for a while.
Is he a member of the Serpent's Hand?
Viper's Hand.
Viper's Hand. Of the Viper's Hand as one of your spies, or is that a personal project?
He is undercover for us.
I'll pass it off to Addison then. You have more experience with him.
So Addison just looks. What exactly is going on?
In what sense?
well, it's not every day that we see a giant troop of earth elementals trouncing through a city.
It is not, but you've had experience with these earth elementals, correct, Torch?
Yes. Where's the barkeeper?
You see, as you kind of look, you see the same, what looks to be a Triton man, this kind of teal scales, in kind of a nice barman's getup, drops a couple bottles of liquor at the table. Well, that should be it. I assume that's going on your tab, Marguerite, and she just kind of... but of course, I will pay for it. And so she starts pouring a drink for herself.
Torch is just gonna grab the bottle, uncork it, and go.
Okay.
Addi takes their bottle and sets it in front of Torch.
Asher takes his and Addie's bottles and sets them against the wall away from Torch, and takes his hat and puts them on top.
Okay.
You should
Don't
be
have a
sober for
problem.
this. Hi, problem. I'm solution.
So what is it you wish to know?
So, what exactly is it you're trying to accomplish here?
We have business that we must attend to with the Viper's Hand. We've been infiltrating the group for a while now, looking after a person of interest who you two have had some interactions with. This elemental attack was sporadic, had nothing to do with it, but we were here and we defended. We did our job.
So you don't know why they were here.
I know you know why they were here.
It'd say something about taking you to your... Excuse my language. Wait, no, that wasn't in common. So
That was in
Primordial.
Yeah.
Yep.
They did say something gravelly. Sounded like they were speaking. Do you speak Primordial, Torch?
Do I speak the language of my race? Is that what are you trying to say here, Asher?
I don't know. I know people that don't speak that only speak common. It's not common.
They made some rather unchoice phrases about my mother and intentions of taking me to her, but I'm still unclear as to why they were here or how they knew I was here.
Well, the Tiara Enclave is quite the large network. If you're
Say that again?
TI_ERRA enclave.
Thank you.
If your mother was taken, she is of great use to them, or she is working with them.
More like she's being used as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip for what?
Want to get back at my dad.
And he is.
Oh, he's Shazzos the Gentle. He is, picture me, but roided out and a way worse temper. Not as fun.
Is your father an Ifrit?
No.
Indeed.
Your father is Shazzos the Gentle.
Mm-hmm. That is what I said.
You see Marguerite's face go grim.
History check?
Yeah, I would say, can Addi make a history check to recall what...
Make a history check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like,
This
it feels
is-
like this isn't something we might know.
This is fairly obscure history.
Can I use my inspiration to make it a straight roll?
You can.
Okay, then that is a 14.
Okay.
Probably not going to tell me
19.
anything, but...
19. You both, that was a good enough DC. You both, in Asher, your search for books, and Addi, you being forced to find books for your brother, you've stumbled across books about the elemental planes and figures in those elemental planes' histories. Shazzos the Gentle is a tyrant. He took the elemental plane of fire by force, killing the last royal family. Shazzos the Gentle is a cruel joke. He has known nothing but cruelty and savagery in his time whilst ruling the elemental plane. He has many children, those who rule beside him, and many concubines who he has tried to make the Embered Prince with. A child of fate, per se. But his attempts have been unsuccessful. He rules over the elemental plane of fire now, and has for a long time.
See,
Right
this is why
bunch
we
we
should all
are.
really be honest about each other.
And Torch, this is stuff that you do not know.
Oh.
You were told that your father was a good man.
Well, Addi's about to burst that bubble.
Your father...
The tyrant of the elemental plane of fire.
murdered the previous royal family.
No. Shazzos the Gentle. Gentle means kind, loving.
It's a joke.
It's a misnomer.
Has he ever seemed gentle to you?
Oh, god damn it.
I mean, the little you've mentioned so far, he doesn't sound like a gentle
I mean,
person.
isn't that how all relationships with fathers go? I mean, do you get along with your guy's dad?
Yes, he's
Yes.
delightful. We play games together. We read. He's a wonderful
We
parent.
play games. He throws fireballs and I dodge. That's
not games.
I play cards.
That's abuse.
Oh,
Torch, you've been abused.
He like lifts up the hat and just like takes the other bottle and just starts going.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slide both bottles. Go ahead and have a drink on me.
I don't have a problem.
You see Marguerite just kind of... Oh, fuck. This is not good.
See, he said his mother was kidnapped by earth elementals. We thought, let's help a guy out. He's helping us out. We're helping him out. It's fair.
Which may mean
not
that
realize
they
it.
think... It may mean that they think Shazzos the Gentle cares about Torch's mother. Which we are not... I can't... Torch, does your father seem to care about your mother?
At this point of the game, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I'm a good judge of character right now.
Orch, tell us about your mother.
Oh,
Who is she, really?
Notes. 1 second. I totally spaced
Sorry.
on her name.
No, you're good.
In the meantime, while Torch is obviously sitting there gathering his thoughts, absorbing this information, Addison just sits there and goes, "A right bunch we are. A noble, an active member of a thieves guild, a noble who got mixed up with the wrong person.
Now she wants me to make her guns.
And
Ravathana. That's her name.
Ravathana?
Ravathana.
Addi points and goes,
All one word?
the son of a fire, an Efreet tyrant, and yeah, my brother's new friend.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes my offer for us to work together more of a hearty suggestion.
I'm going to lean into a now requirement for all of us to survive. Because I have a suspicion that, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but Earth Elementals hold a grudge, and assumedly we've all been seen together now. I'm assuming that those weren't all of them.
We did kill them all, so...
Addison, what is it you told me about fighting things like that?
What was it that Addison told you about fighting things like that?
Wasn't it something along the lines of never assume you've killed every single one and always assume they're spies?
Yes, generally, most of the time, all the time, all of the time.
This is awesome.
Vosk was the one who we were expecting a job from. Is that Viper's handwork, or is that yours?
That is Viper's hand's work. He is needing to keep up appearances with Addi, prove his allegiance, but no harm will come to you. That I can promise. And
So why do you want her? Other than the general psychopath who absolutely needs to die part.
Who is it you want in charge of the guild?
we've had relations with the guild in the past, but Addi has fractured off and created a sect of zealots. They worship her as a god.
I'm aware,
And-
but I'm assuming you have a preferred faction leader. We shall call it.
No one at the moment, but we're looking at prospects.
Addison,
Yes.
I've never asked for details before, but how is the Viper's Hand structured? Is it regional? Is it one leader for the entire continent?
You can make a history check.
Well, would I recall from previous things, or do I need to go ahead?
It's regional, but they operate fairly close-knit. Addi is the outlier.
So Ardani would have, assumedly, in that kind of case, been the leader of, like, the Ango court
Yes,
area.
yes.
And
Yeah.
coming into Ulkés is like,
That's no.
whose toes are you stepping on?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It's a regional setup.
yes.
Any idea who runs Ulkés?
Yes, but I can't give you his name right now. I will be able
having a
to.
thought. I'm having a thought, which is a dangerous thing.
Obviously. That's why we're sitting here.
Shut up. If they are regionally based, that means Adani is entering someone else's territory. I am, to Adani, an asset she wants. I don't have anything written down, it's all in my head, so she can't kill me until she gets it.
I
see
wouldn't
a play.
bet on that.
I'm going to try to not think of the alternatives.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
Yes, I know. But no, I'm having a thought here. Addison, do you have any contacts in Ulkés who can get us in touch with the leader of the area?
Does Blade Addison?
There are a couple names that come to mind, but you would have to do some research on where to find them, where they were seen last. It would become a search for those people.
Yeah, I'd have to do some digging.
That's my proposal. Marguerite, please feel free to speak on your experience, but Addison, we find out who's in charge. I'm assuming, knowing Addi and her enormous ego, she has not told them she's coming. We turn them to our side because they don't like her already, and we attempt to, well, lacking any better term for it, set up an ambush. Thoughts?
I would think that was a good idea if Addi was just a normal thug. Unfortunately, now she is something far more powerful.
Is she more than mortal?
She has acquired a vestige.
Fuck.
An item.
What's a vestige?
An item of insurmountable power.
Porch will drunkenly slur through his words what he learned from the book that he read in the bookshop.
Yeah. They were.
This is amazing.
I'm assuming Asher would have known the word, but
Yeah.
not the details.
Yeah.
It's just I know that's something bad.
They were created by gods, both prime and betrayer, in order to embolden their soldiers. We don't know what it is, but we know that she's killed with it, and it has made her much more powerful.
At this rate, she's going to start a civil war on the Viper's Hand.
That is her plan, exactly.
Or like that will spill out into the streets of the cities and will lead to war among the lords. Enough of them have their fingers in the guild.
Unfortunately, that's already begun. The city of Orosea, to the west, has been sacked, and is now under Viper's Hand control.
Oh shit.
That's...
We just found out this morning.
Does Torch know anything about the Viper's Hand, or is he just kind of sitting there like...
You know that they're this mercenary, thief, assassins guild.
Okay.
That have in times worked in tandem with the government. Other times, it all depends on the location and who is operating this sect. But now, with Addi, it seems that she is causing this uprising, wanting to make the Viper's Hand truly a force to be reckoned with.
Gotcha.
So she is effectively trying to usurp rule of the entirety of the Viper's Hand.
essentially. It's been getting worse over the years in Admiral Court.
As it
And
has in
until-
Ulkés.
Recently, when we've had to leave. My father doesn't know of my
As
involvement. But I've been
your
using them
father-
to get out of sticky situations or fix things that aren't exactly done legally.
And father is not aware that those he believes are loyal to him are actually Ardoni's puppets. Heltar. And any other number of the Monolith Guard. Fuck. I don't have the time to get home. If she's coming here, the capital, and she's already sacked a city, there's
It's
nothing-
bold.
There's nothing to say she won't go after the king if she thinks herself powerful enough.
Thankfully, King Scandalor is not on Drukamesh at the moment. So the city...
King what?
Scandalor?
Scandalous.
King's name is Vincent Scandalor.
Vincent. Spell it for me.
Skandalor.
Oh, Vincent Scandalo. Alright.
He is not on continent, but we've made contingencies, which is why the god is nowhere to be found at the moment. They're all protecting the castle. And the royals in the city.
And because of the nobles, as always, the people suffer.
Which is why the Ison Lead is here. Nandalvrin tasked us with keeping watch of the city. We did what we could. But there are only so many of us, which is why we wanted to hire you.
Addison, Torch, I don't know about you, but I cannot turn my back on people in need. I'm in. And anything I can make in the time we have is yours.
My mom was such a sweet, nice person. She was nothing like my dad. My dad's such a dick. And like, I didn't realize until now. And my mom was so awesome. Why would
Addi just reaches
Anybody
over,
got greater
pats his shoulders.
restoration?
Just like I think that's a yes from Torch.
Oh yeah, I'll burn them all alive. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't let Agnokor fall.
If we can stop her here, we need to go home and remove cancer in our city. And I don't know about either of you, but it sounds like Torch's dad may need some killing.
Yeah.
Who would have thought I'd ever say something like that?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Well,
Moving
no,
on.
if we take into account our ancestry, it is unsurprising.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can all stay here. We'll get rooms ready for you.
I would like
What?
I would like to have a word with Vosk at some point.
He ran off pretty quickly, but I'm sure we can get him here at some point.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's pushing about 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Rest
5 o'clock
good.
somewhere.
And
It's 5 o'clock
if
somewhere.
the offer is still open, I would not object to dinner and not talking about work. Deal?
You have fun. Torch,
Yep.
food.
He needs rest.
Yes,
Okay.
rest and food. Come,
Addi,
have fun.
Okay, so Addi, you take Torch upstairs. You were given a key to your respective rooms, and then do you guys retire for the rest of the day?
Addi will store Torch away until
Okay.
Torch
He's
is gonna go
sober.
into his lamp.
Okay, and you're gonna sleep?
You just put him in your pocket.
All right.
I have a
just gonna
drunk
put my
in
lamp on
my
the table and
pocket.
just,
What do you
like-
have in yours?
Like do the whole like diving motion and dive into the oil spout.
this.
Incredible.
Why do I feel like his
That's-
foot gets stuck and then shrinks after?
That's interesting. I don't know if I should just leave it here or
Take it.
Leaves
Inside,
it
he's
on the
having like
dresser?
some vertigo
You,
moments.
you
as
put
it's
him. You
going
put him in the
back.
dresser, and as you turn out of Torch's room, you see Vosk in the hallway, leaned against a wall. He's wearing a black militaristic outfit with silver armored detailing, with different kind of sashes, and he cleans up pretty good.
I'm not the only one with
Everybody's shrimping, dude.
except Torch.
I don't know.
He's got Torch for right
Shrimp's
now. I don't know.
Torch is shrimping for a fucking god right
God.
And the bottle.
now. Ooh.
Addi just kind of pause and look Vosk up and down and goes, "You're buying me dinner," and walks out.
Oh my god. If
Just that person.
you see Vosk's hair, he kind of has the high and tight military slick back. He just kind of, I guess I'm buying you dinner. Alright. He walks down. We will cut back over to Asher and Marguerite. Food has been brought to your table. Pouring.
Asher will have moved to the other side if Marguerite didn't.
Okay, yeah. She moved to the other side.
More comfortable to speak that way.
Would you like whiskey?
Right now, I would like a very hot and very strong tea with a dash of whiskey in it.
Can you do that, Reg? You hear the Triton. I can do it.
What's his name? Reg?
Reginald?
Reginald, yeah. It is Reginald. And you see a kettle of tea was brought over and the bottle of scotch is already at the table.
You, sir, are a gift from the gods.
You see Reg kind of... He looks very stoic on the outside, but when you say that, he kind of... Oh, well, thank you. It's what it's like to be appreciated.
So I'll just point out the fact Asher doesn't have a lot of visible wounds right now, but he's definitely visibly in pain.
That's sure.
He got his ribs beat to shit.
Yeah. So that one's on the house. Marguerite, you treat him nice. And then Reg walks away.
What do you mean by that, Reg?
Of course I will. You see Marguerite is in the process of taking her armor off. She has a white kind of linen blouse. Sleeves are rolled up. You can see the tattoos from the forearm
Asher
down to the
is
fingertips.
very pointedly trying not to look since he was taught to be polite.
Sure. She looks to you, Asher. So, is this a date?
I thought that's what it was supposed to be initially, but now I'm wondering if maybe you just wanted to,
They're good now. I just didn't know if you were looking for anything.
I don't want to talk business. I am very tired and...
Well,
I don't hear any inner Addi.
so
don't talk.
Well, I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
You know a lot about me. Why don't you tell me about yourself? Whatever you wish to tell me. Is that man that runs the trading post really your brother?
No.
He's quite delightful man.
He's a wonderful man, but he helps us out with operations when needed.
So, if I can, what's your last name then?
Lorethian.
Okay. I'm gonna need the spelling for that.
Larethian, Lorethian. Welcome to the Commune Spelling Bee.
Larethin?
Larethian.
Use it in a sentence, please.
Hi, my name is Marguerite Lorethian. Yes, Marguerite. I was born in Tolesh, continent away, and that first bit is so close to my name. Well, I don't know. I love cooking. I love art. I love to read. Romance novels are my favorite.
Yes, I unfortunately never really read them. It was my
What?
siblings' joke.
That's some of the most wonderful stories ever told.
No, I was the stereotype. The boy that picked up a sword because he became obsessed with the stories.
You wanted to be the hero.
No, always. We used to joke about becoming adventurers and going out and slaying dragons and finding gold. And our father would regale us with the story of our ancestor, Stonebridge the Great, one that earned our family title.
I come from a line of Lorethians. They say you can follow our lineage to the birth of elves, but I don't believe the bullshit, frankly. My uncle is one Sigorn Larethian. He was a wonderful mage. He passed recently. He was the head of an academy in Tolesh for arcane discovery and teaching young mages how to use their abilities, all sorts of goodwill. He spent the last 30 years of his life trying to figure out the problem with the weave, but he unfortunately lost his magic and aged quicker than expected.
That's unfortunate.
He was a great man. A good man. But we're not here for the dower.
No, let's not be dour.
She kind of looks you up and down. What is your favorite aspect of me?
His face starts to turn red as he once again is not meeting her eye. In all honesty, your eyes...
Most people
They're
say the
vibrant
tattoos,
green, right?
Yeah,
That's how you
they're
describe
like
them?
they are like jade green, like they're just popping off.
Your eyes. First thing I saw when I opened that door.
Her hand kind of curls toward your hair. I like how coarse it is. It's lovely.
Yeah, he's somebody. Yes. Though, unfortunately, I have burned some of it off before.
Yeah, well,
Experiments.
yes.
How did
Understandable.
you come... Did you come to Gilgamesh just for work, or were you here before?
No, I came here as a girl. I did some education here. Just stayed. I loved it. I fell in love here. The people and the ecology, everything about Gilgamesh just felt right. And when I was born in Tolesh, it was still a very youthful and frankly unorganized nation. And
How long ago was that?
I'm
Elves, I always
sorry.
have trouble.
Are you asking me how old I am? That is taboo when it comes to women.
Yes, it is, but unfortunately for you, my mother never got those kind of manners to stick,
Well,
and I didn't think you'd mind.
I'm 65.
You do not look it.
Young in half-elfin years, but...
Yes.
What, that's about 40 years older than you?
Close to 44.
I take it you like experience, is that true?
Oh my god!
Inside Torch's lamp, I sense a disturbance in the force.
I sense a chance to tease Ash, and I'm not there. Tries to come out, hits his head on the top of the
Cold,
drawer.
I just have a cold chill run down their back like, I'm missing something.
My sibling senses a tingling.
I could be giving him shit right now. That is yet to be found.
Are you saying you're a virgin?
No. Oh. So, tell me about your education.
I was an archaeologist by trade. I traveled the continents discovering extinct creatures and patching together history and everything of that sort. It's quite boring, but I love it. I still do it in my free time, but once I became a soldier, I don't get to do it as much.
Really? Archaeology?
Yes. I once discovered that there were more than just the chromatic and metallic dragons out not. There were more. There were gem dragons, and there were
Really?
primordial dragons. There were all sorts of different dragon subraces. And you see, like, once she kind of gets into this, like, nerdy conversation, she kind of rambles
goes
for a
off the
little
same way
bit.
he
Yeah,
does.
exactly.
Yes.
She rambles a little bit into, and that's when I thought that, you know, the way that a dragon is built, it doesn't make sense for flight, but they are definitely more built for fighting versus traversal. I'm sorry, I am babbling, aren't I?
No, I was actually quite enjoying myself.
You see now she is returning a blush. She is not used to people listening to her speak.
We're the two nerds that everybody told to shut up.
Yeah. I don't know if this is too forward.
I can't tell you if it is unless you tell me. So what are you thinking?
Would you like to spend the night in my room?
His face is red. Just immediately just...
That is quite forward, but not an unwelcome suggestion.
And obviously, we can continue talking. I just enjoy the privacy.
Let's.
She grabs your hand and begins walking upstairs as you
He,
walk.
like,
toward-
remembers to grab his hat off.
You grab your hat,
Just,
pop it on your head, and you walk upstairs directly past Addi and Vosk walking downstairs.
Good night, sibling. Good night.
Vosk kind of looks.
Addi is at one point like goes,
Vosk kind of looks at you. That I didn't expect.
I didn't expect that one either.
Good for him. Holy shit.
Yes.
All right.
He says roll for performance.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw, Shop?
no.
All right. So you guys sit down at a different. You guys sit down at the bar. You see Vosk looks towards Reg. I'll take the usual and whatever they prefer.
Whatever the best dish is.
Reg kind of looks like a new steak and potatoes for the both of you.
Sounds great.
Thanks a lot, Reg. That's good. Vosk, you can see Vosk is having a difficult time kind of maintaining eye contact with you. You can tell he feels guilty about not being able to, like, kind of be up front with you. But he just... I'm sorry. I couldn't say it. It's work, and I've been undercover for so long. I mean, years since I met you.
Not exactly the easiest person to tell the truth to.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. And I am sorry again for your friend. It made me fucking sick having to bring that to you.
Yeah.
Just yaw.
Yeah. At least I know. Rather than having being a nasty surprise.
I wish I could have gotten there sooner. And you can see he's tearing up. You can tell that there is a hefty amount of guilt. He bears a lot of responsibility. I'm just sorry.
Eddie just kind of looks down at I guess, do they have a drink or food or
yeah, so they're like there's wine, there's whiskey, there's a couple different options.
Yeah. Just kind of, they look kind of down at a glass of wine, I guess. Were you the one to...
No. No, that was our Donnie.
Shit.
Yeah. I thought I could get there and say something to hopefully fucking stop her, but I couldn't. It was fucking too late. But she didn't suffer. It was fast.
That's good. She always helped me keep an eye out for...
This is not what I expected to talk about at dinner.
None of this is normal.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at a bar, run away from my own town. With a friend who's part of a secret organization who's also playing double agent for a secret organization. And yeah, none of this is normal at all.
You can chalk it up to a weird day, right? You see he's trying to crack a joke and lighten the mood.
Plenty of weird days.
Yeah. And I'm sure there are going to be more ahead. It's just reality, unfortunately.
Yes.
You see he's starting to kind of throw back a couple drinks. What's the plan?
Survive. Hopefully.
That's a good fucking plan. That is a good fucking plan. I mean, if you're doing work for the Ice and Lead, they're gonna look out for you. We're gonna look out for you.
Thank you for looking out for me. Again, I'm not the easiest person to do that.
You're fun, so it helps.
At least you're not boring.
God, I could be so boring.
No, I have spent plenty of time with nobles.
I thought you were gonna say your brother.
He's not boring.
Asher's a great
Not
guy.
great.
He's a bit of a square.
A little bit, but he's interesting in his own right. No, you've never had to spend hours at a ball.
How do
dealing
you
with
know?
Potential. I would assume. I'm sorry. I'm assuming. Me of all people is assuming things.
No, I've never been to a ball. I've never,
Boringest nights of my life.
other than you and your brother, I've never talked to another noble.
That's my mother's trying to shove potential arrangements in front of me.
Ah, suitors. How's that going?
Awful.
I would
Boring.
just milk toast.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm gonna look out for you any way I can. I promise.
Addi does end up cracking a smile. Thank you.
Of course. Well, I'm gonna drink, finish eating, and I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm going to get stinking drunk.
I'll wait until you're nice and drunk, and I'll make sure you get to your room.
Thank you.
Of course. You see, he's kind of sipping on his whiskey, eating steak. And that is where we're going to end session 2 of Intelligence Save.
The two nobles who don't like nobles.
All right.
Technically, the other noble
Technically,
you're a group of nobles, dude.
joked about playing all nobles. What's your actual background?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, I picked Far Wanderer so that I could get the extra language.
Oh, Far Traveler.
Yeah, that one.
Really good background.
So, you guys lived.
Yay!
Hey!
Thank you everybody for hanging out. We're gonna do a raid here in a second. We're gonna look and see who we can raid. Yeah,
Shaylo Ren is on.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
Who
a
it is.
Star Wars TikToker, otherwise
The
the Bobby
emotional
Lobby.
roller coaster.
I have a number of people I know.
I was gonna say I see a couple people that I am peeking at here. Let's do the cantrip cast.
Okay.
Ooh, they're live, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing, and they're 20 minutes in.
Yay.
All
Just
right.
getting started.
Just getting started. But yeah, we will be back next Sunday for episode 3 of Intelligence Save, and our party has leveled up. You are all
goody.
Extra attack.
all level 5, baby. Check out our socials. You guys can see when we will go live. I'll put that in chat. And we are now one close to our goal. Thank you, Ace of Teal. Almost to that 100 for followers for January, which I am so excited about. Yeah, I'm Alec. I've been your DM for the evening. Thanks to my players for being absolutely incredible. I'm excited for next week.
Last time on Days of Our Lives.
I was gonna say this is.
Welcome to Soap Opera D&D.
I love it.
All of us have.
lordy.
I just love that. Aren't your parents terrible? No! Ours loved us.
All right, we are going to.
love me too.
We're gonna get ready to raid the cantrip cast. Go ahead and throw some commune hype emotes into the chat when we hop in. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye now. Goodbye.